Hi. Um. I, oh. Hey. I think this will work. Yeah. Yeah. I think. I never know. Well, anyways, I will start. No, not eventually. Immediately. I mean, I will just write hi here. So see the chat. Well, it have been some time. It feels like always like the sound is very low, but maybe it's not. Maybe it's just hey, someone. Yeah. So, anyways, if anyone wants some cards, I probably maybe will pick some cards for astrological signs at the end. I'm not sure even. I haven't decided. But I want to talk a little bit about mediumship first. And if someone pops in, maybe I will ask a question and then pull some cards. Because I kind of want some interaction. Not only me answering. So, anyways. Yeah, about mediumship. Well, I will put a link. Maybe I could do that now, though. Actually, here there is an event coming up for this boy that have been lost now for from this. He's from this town, Elliot Hultqvist. He have been 20. Yeah, I said that. He have been lost for or been missing for since the 28th of November. And yeah, I saw him in the feed. I didn't know that I know his mom and so, but I saw him in the feed the night when Kimberly Bagnoni won Idol that I've seen long before she even like applied. But anyways, that day I just didn't want. I get some discomfort seeing that, and then I just like ignored that night. I just wanted to be happy for her, and it took me like more than a week before I understood whose son this is. So, anyways, I can just say a few things about that. His mom well, sorry about doing a lot of things. Meanwhile, yeah, he went missing, and they don't know how. I mean, they don't know. I don't know. Maybe they know a little bit more now. I don't know because the police have got access to his phone records and so on. So I don't know if that gave some clues, but the phone was pinged at Gävle. It's called here. I will write that down. Some miles from this town, and this 28th of November at 21:21 at night or PM, and that was the last. And then it no one have seen the car or him or the phone haven't been active or anything. And it seemed like when they went there on Thursday, his parents, he should go to dinner, meet up for dinner with them or something before. So they wonder where he was missing out. Like, and they went there. It looked like he just went to work or to some friend or something, and then as if he would come back. So they don't know anything of. It was a wild snowfall that evening, so yeah, not many were out on the roads. But anyways, so far no clues. And now I will talk about the mediumship part. Yeah, I picked up a few since I saw him many days before I understood who he was actually. But I picked up a few clues, but a few just things, let's say. And then contacted her, and then I also have tried to tune in, even tried to fast for a couple of days to be more clear. But then I have been doing other mediumships works and other things as well. So and not slept as much as I needed, and so on and so forth. But I tried to do my best, but still, the things I've picked up, she resonates with those. The things that I couldn't know, but so far I haven't been able to help with finding this car or him. Obviously, him is the most important thing. But for the search crew in missing people or the police to have clues they need to find the car, I think, yeah. So I wondered about this, and this is my thoughts. I'm also very much a skeptic when it comes to these things. I've been quite good at do remote viewing previously, but I don't practice that a lot. So it's like rusty. It's not so. I mean, when you practice something, you are more into it. Like, uh, so sorry, I feel a little bit of a cold. So yeah. Uh, yeah. Wait a second again. Yeah. So well, anyways, so I've been thinking, what is this? What is this? What is this? Why? 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 Because I'm emotionally. I mean, I would always be probably. I mean, I think like this. Since I have these abilities or gifts or whatever you call them, I want them to be useful. I want to be able to help when something happens, and this is such a situation where I for sure would want to help. And I wonder, why is it uh, not clear in that way? Because I mean, it's a difference, first of all, between being a psychic and a medium. Psychics read energy. I mean, you can read energy on people and so on, and I do that too. That thing I do a lot. But to remote view, you also are a psychic, or to look into the future, stuff like that, uh, or the past. That is also being a psychic, mainly. You read energy in different places, times, such as I have learned it, anyways. And being a medium is you get information from spirits or souls that are alive. Also, I contribute that in some sense as mediumship work. You are a channel, anyways, for something that they show. And so I was thinking that maybe if someone, I'm not talking about him exactly, but if someone either are lost themselves, if you then pick up as a medium, as I work generally, if someone is lost themselves, they don't know where they are at. They can only probably show what they see with their eyes or where they have traveled or something. But if they don't know, they can't actually give you exact information. And also, maybe they are in shock, or maybe like have been, if they have got some injury that have made them, lost a little bit or something. Woohoo! Hey, AA. Yeah, you or me. Who do you mean? Anyways, hey, thanks for the like. Do you retrieve your likes afterwards? That's not nice. There is someone who do. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Yeah. Oh, it's me. Thank you for being here too. Anyways, I was talking about a boy that is missing from this town, and I know his mom, and so and she resonates with the things that I've picked up in mediumship sense. But I wanted to talk a little bit about that. Oh, good. Then I will see if this still stays. Some people do that. What is it? What's up with that? I think it's good until they don't. I don't know. Maybe they just don't. That's okay though. But anyways, yeah. So I think that maybe if someone is hurt, injured, or like confused in other ways, drugged, whatever. Or I also think that then you can't pick it up. You can ask. I will first talk about this a bit, but you can absolutely ask a question, and I will very soon pick a card for you then, or some cards. Yeah. First of all, I just wanted to just briefly say my thoughts about this. I also think there are crappy mediums who want to prey on vulnerable or people that are in a crisis of sorts, and that is horrible. And as far as I see it, there are differences in this way of seeing it, but I think that most or serious mediums would never charge for these kinds of things. So, um, anyways, you can still ask the question meanwhile if you want to. I will keep it in my mind until I very soon pick a card for you then. Yeah, so that's for sure. There is probably much in this so-called business then. But also, I think that if there is crime involved, maybe also spirit guides belonging to you protect you. Because she who was my mentor for 10 years, Lena Radenhag, is like a TV medium. She was threatened by certain things she saw. She was in this, looking into murder cases, let's say, on TV as well, that weren't solved. I mean, all cold cases, they're called, yeah. And yeah, so I believe sometimes maybe that is why it's so vague. And also, as I mentioned before you came in, that did you leave? First, you can ask a question. You left. I don't see anyone here anyway. Or maybe you. Yeah, anyway, I will keep talking. I mean, all right. Was it anything else I was going to say then about that? I don't know. I just wanted to mention that maybe you check in these pages that I put up there. I don't know. Yeah. These are my thoughts about it. And it's very different to work as like remote viewing or in that sense, or as a medium. You just kind of, yeah, it's different. Just what can I say? It's different. Yeah. So since I'm not very, I haven't done that for a long time, or haven't done it much any time actually. So, but have done it and have been quite clear on it. So I know I have this capability, but yeah, and also I'm emotionally involved. You could say I cannot not be, because even if I don't know him, it feels still close. So it hurts me very much for them, and that may make me less clear. Also, I usually work with psychometry. I'm best with that. And that is when I hold on to something, I tune into it and hold on to it. Usually previously, I always did my mediumship readings like that. Now it can do with a picture, an image of the person, and that will do. But I pick up differently and clearer if I hold on to an item or something. Yeah. Or a photograph or so. Yeah. Was it something else I wanted to say? But yeah, I think these are the reasons why it sometimes is unclear, maybe. Because either spirits don't want you to get involved because it may create, it could be harmful for yourself maybe in certain situations. That's why they don't want you to see certain things. And maybe it's not even good for the other persons who seek guidance. Maybe it's not for them to see at the time then. It wouldn't be the best or most beneficial for them. Whatever that could be then, if it was like, for example, a crime or something. Yeah. So, and when you get emotionally, I don't see that you are here still, so I keep talking then. You can write your question if you have one. So, yeah. So I think, what was I thinking? I don't know even. Yeah. I think that it's very the most. There are two things that I say to everyone who want to do these things that I do. One thing, if you want to be, I mean, if you want to impress, or you want it to as a badge of honor kind of thing, that you are so very good, and you see it as some pride thing to be able to do these things, instead of having the focus on being helpful, more prominent, like, or most like, that is the aim or the goal, then that will be not so clear, as well as um, those who like mix it up with their own thoughts and images. I have to interpret through my own ability to understand things, but I try to be as um, non-involved as possible, and just pick up without mixing in my own ideas. So sometimes it becomes way more difficult the more information you have, but also it can sometimes help if you know, or if at least people answer if what you've seen is correct and so on. So yeah, but I also very much understand those who are in this situation and get many mixed messages from various people that don't match, and how draining that must be. And that is why I don't want to work with this. I mean, not exactly this, but yeah, I would want to help when it comes to crime and such. I would really want, especially these kinds of situation, I guess, actually. Or yeah, but apparently I'm not great at it. I mean, when it comes to this exact situation anyway, when it comes to finding exact places, spots where he is or the car is, no one else of those who have been in trying around this seem to be either so exact so far anyways. Who knows? But yeah, that is to just be non-judgmental and just be empty, and just pick up without, easily with your own thoughts you can influence what you see. You can also project. That is what you do when you do magic, let's say. But when you one of the things, let's say, or one part of it anyways. But when you pick up as a medium, you are just receptive. Also as a psychic, although you have a certain focus that you want to, for example, search for that car, and you keep that focus, but still when you pick up, you are receptive. You don't try to form an image to something you wish or think, or you try to ignore what you yourself think. And that can be easily mixed up, especially if you are emotionally involved, or if you have preconceptions of what is going on or whatever. So it's difficult in that way. I still think you can practice and become more and more clear in this. So yeah. And now more than ever, I wish that I had practiced more remote viewing. I haven't for a long time now, since that have not been what people have wanted from me or asked me for. So, but now I feel like, but maybe also it's not my thing. I mean, story eating again since I absolutely love them. We are good at different things, so maybe also when it's very. I mean, that's why I haven't so far done this. Is because I don't want to mislead. I mean, that would be horrible. If you, for example, worked with police, and then you gave clues that get in wrong direction, that would be so bad. So I want to be clear first that I know these kind of things. I know how to do them and be at least like 80% right, like often right. If I'm not, then I usually am when it comes to mediumship things. And in this case, the few things that I picked up seem to be also correct. But still, especially in these cases when it's so freaking important. I mean, everything is important, but then I can just like, yeah, it's maybe that is also why it's blocking a bit, because it feels so important. You get like strained a bit when you need to be relaxed to receive clearly. You can't be like upset at the same time and pick up clearly. That is very difficult anyway. So you can, but so yeah. This is very much in my mind, all the time in the back of my mind. I wonder how, and I hope this will be resolved soon, and hopefully in a very good and happy way. So, yeah, that's in my mind. I keep eating. Yeah, so I guess that was that about that. And personally, I'm super skeptical when it comes to mediums. I mean, or anyone actually, but when it comes to these kinds of things, or psychics, I need them to prove themselves quite much before I even consider. I mean, I keep an open mind and think that maybe people have bad days also. It could be, I mean, I don't dismiss everyone, but yeah, some, I guess I do. I don't believe anyone before they have proven to me without a doubt. And I mean, when I mean without a doubt, I mean like they couldn't hack it, they couldn't like hurt it. I mean, it must be very, very clear. Yeah. So, and I think that's healthy. And I also understand those who are mad at these kinds of things when they hurt people or harm people. I understand that too. Yeah. So you have to be willing to take some. Are you here again? Someone is in now. You can ask your question now. I've just kept talking. If you're the same that are in now, or if someone else. Anyways, I will pull some card now. Have been talking for a while about what I thought about. I'm sorry if I eat meanwhile. It doesn't sound good, but okay, I will pick a card now for anyone who is in here. Let's see. And also, that's the difference. Why, by the way, I don't read psychically or mediumship wise. Usually, I can if I want to, but I don't do that with the cards. I've just learned the cards. I pick up intuitively a bit, but and also these Stranger Things, the deck that I love. That my newest deck. They had it at the bookstore actually. Anyways, um, I will pull a card for you who are in here now for that. And then I read from the booklet even because if it's not too dark now. Because I want to learn what this particular deck says. Okay. I'm rambling always. I'm so sorry. I dislike those who do that, and still I do it worse myself. So let's see. So here. We have two cards and two major arcana cards for anyone who is secretly in here, but I don't see whom, but you're here if it's not this AA person. Anyway, it's the Hanged Man, and then it's temperance or balance, you can maybe say, to not go overboard to excess. And it's interesting that it's two major arcanas, and the Hanged in this previous from the beginning when they made these decks, that was someone that was like what is the word in English now? Well, someone who had betrayed and was like Um, mm, yeah, they were like hanged upside down and so on. But anyway, this one is standing and playing a guitar, and there are lightnings coming to the guitar. I don't know. I would read about it though. Hmm. So I believe this card, as it's generally interpreted nowadays, um, talks about seeing things from a different perspective very much. And also that in this situation you cannot do much is what it's saying. That this person is somewhat stuck here, uh, and have to wait for certain things to happen to get resolved. And this in this temperance card is holding a phone, not talking in it, but holding it in his hand. So I guess this goes together with the first card about someone waiting for some messages or something. But still, it's not clear. To not obsess and to not act also, but wait a little bit and um just change the view on things. But I will see in this particular deck what it says though, although someone have left already. And it says in Sweden here, Swedish I mean, so I have to translate it. But let's see. Where is it? Here it says that it's time to stop running and instead to see to the just trust the highest best or the highest good. To let go. Eddie in this image here was had to let it go for various reasons. Also because of the love for his friends and the knowledge that he was meant to be a hero. At the same way, no. Let's see. Yeah, it says like take a break and reflect about everything that have gotten you to this point, and to let go of all the thoughts that does not rock you, maybe. Yeah, but this is like a rock star or something playing a guitar in the storm here, like, yeah. It's like about being inspired also. Do the fun things, live the life, enjoy what is there and make you happy very much. But don't, um, don't push in this situation. Keep going forward as a hero and let go of the things that hold yourself back, is what it says. And then we have the temperance here. And it's talk about being vulnerable and compassionate and with ability to also stand up for your own needs. This may be an answer also for AA, the other one I think I've left. Yeah. So yeah, this person in this image, Mike, he symbolizes this temperance then. Yeah. Yeah, it's very much about temper yourself, yeah, as the previous card. And this card encourages you to evaluate what makes you pleased and content with your with your life, you could say. When do you feel mostly content? Is it when you have more time for your friends or for work or for your partner or so on? Or Do you have to limit your social life to the weekends to be able to focus on what you do on school or something else, you know? This is about finding that balance between various things. Yeah. And then, and what works best now may not function the best in the future. So it's time to think about how you best can balance your needs. I think this is the only message for now. Yeah. I think so. I didn't have a lot more to say. I just eat these kinds of candies there. I've eaten all. No, I have one left. Oh, happy day. No. Yeah. So, yeah. I will maybe stay a little bit longer and see if someone comes in. I think this also goes for when you want something very much. Sometimes when people have lost people, I mean, when they have passed over um, from this time, and then oh, it got stuck in my teeth. Yeah, then immediately after and so on, it can be difficult. People say sometimes it's not every time, but and I think that is because we want it so very much. Sometimes that it itself can be blocked. So if we just relax and let things go, then we get the information we need, you know. So also when it comes to these things, but also you have to let go. I mean, yeah, you cannot do it all. And I have communicated also with previous other mediums, and some of the best ones that I know of, they don't do these kinds of work, looking for missing people. And I haven't. I have never looked for. I've found a missing cow. Well, but I've been doing a remote viewing a lot, so I think that would be similar. I guess, you know, you don't find something then, but you can see something. You can focus in on something and see where it is. So I mean, if you focus on a person, you should be able to see where that person is then. But yeah, as I believe it, we have guides, and there are greater reasons that we sometimes do not understand why and why not. For some reason, I think, though, I still believe that it's for the best. Although our own will or ego can get in the way and want to push forward. Yeah. So, yeah. And we have also different gifts and abilities to, I think, complete each other, to help each other. Some people are when it comes to this, also when it's said in the card here, when it comes to some people are most content to, um, you know, shuffle this. No, not shuffle. What do you say? Well, go with the tractor on the streets, taking away snow. Maybe they actually are enjoying and feel good doing that. I mean, actually fulfilled. I think there are those who do, and that's their part in this whole everything. We are different. I mean, for a reason. Everyone should not do these kinds of things that I do, and everyone should not. I mean, we need to enjoy different things also, or feel fulfilled or content with different things for this to work better for us all, to benefit us all. So yeah. And I think nothing is more valuable than anything else. But I think this bugs me though, because I want it so much. Someone is in here. Hi. I've just pulled some cards, the Hanged Man and the Temperance together for someone who was in here previously, I think, but maybe it's for you too. If you can see the chat, you can ask something if you want to. Otherwise, I will just go after a while, after a short while. And this I've so much wanted to help, and that have been, I guess, also maybe that is a block in itself. Yeah, it feels like it needs to be resolved, and then you want to resolve it quickly, and yeah. But let's just hope and do whatever we can. So I wouldn't use though. I mean, as I said, with any kind of things, I don't tune into people that haven't gave. Yeah, he haven't given me permission. He is lost, so or missing. So, but his mom did. So otherwise, when I do mediumship readings for people, I don't even. I never allow them to uh, get information about their kids. Many people do ask me about that actually. I say no, because they have their own integrity. I do readings for them, and the parents then. And if something pops up about the children that is important, I would say it, but I wouldn't tune into the children and give information about them because, yeah, they are their own person. So, yeah. And when it comes to yeah, I've been a lot tired also lately. I've been up like I usually love to go to bed very early and wake up early and even, but lately it have been, yeah, not been sleeping as I should for not some clear reason even. I've just stayed up and then, yeah, turned the clock around, let's say. So rock around the clock kind of thing. No, not really. But yeah, so yeah, I think that hey, someone, can you see the chat? Do you want to say something or ask for a card or something? I picked up the Hangman and Temperance, the only cards that I picked up so far. And I thought about doing, but I'm a little bit too lazy for it right now, I feel. But doing for the elements of the various star signs and so, but astrological signs, but I didn't. So I just wanted also to check in, and there was some woman who wanted actually she wrote me, this is, I can be kind of sharp, not like in very smart, but I mean, someone who asked me for a mediumship reading from her page, and she couldn't write message then, and I wrote to her that you can contact me from your personal page. That's usually the way people find me, or through someone they know or something. But anyways, yeah, she was very difficult, this one, you know. Yeah, going all other ways than the simplest way. Like sending me texts and email, I don't know. So that disturbs me a little bit. I feel like if it's in those kinds of cases, when I feel like, oh, this is something blocking here, something doesn't work, then I feel like, oh, it's for some reason that needs to be like that. I'm not meant to be in touch. I'm not meant to do this reading for this person then. While in some cases, like this other thing I talk about, then I don't take it as the information to me, like chill kind of, or back off. Maybe it's meant to be resolved in a different way, then I can contribute much to. Hey, you're back. You're in the healing phase, balancing stuff in your mind. Should I still date? Okay, I picked up beforehand for someone, as I said, maybe you saw that or heard that. I need to pick up a card that fell on the card. Oh, I'm so distracted. I know that when I talk, but So I feel super slow. I have coffee. Maybe I have to drink it. Yeah. So I will pick a card for you. Do you want this deck though? I was drunk and I messaged him today. Okay. Best possible scenario. Okay. Why were you drunk during daytime? But maybe you aren't. Maybe it's not just. I'm in the healing phase. Yeah. So should I still date M? Okay. Perfect. Oh, there is someone else coming in. I was going now, but now you share me up. Okay, it's nighttime there. Okay, good. All right, let's see. I use Stranger Things if that is fine. I have some other decks here. I have a deck for the heart. Maybe I should take that then, since it's a love reading. Or I shuffle. I'll take this that I hold in my hands now, and if it doesn't resonate, maybe we can take the Tarot of the Heart. Okay, what was the question again? Yeah, whatever. Okay. Should you still date? I mean, I don't know what you should, so I will just pick a card how it would be if you would, as an advice. Let's see. Whoa. Oh, there's a lot of advice to you. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wow. Okay. I will just take them in order. I will just say them first, and then I will go into each of them. Oh gosh. I will see what I pick up. First of all, I see the Wheel of Fortune. So something is changing, obviously. Usually that is in a good way, but then we have Six of Swords reversed. I think that usually that I will just say what I think first and then go into them. But usually that is like that you journey from something to something else, which would be a good thing, I think, about this Wheel of Fortune. Yeah. But since it's reversed, the Five of Swords, no, the Six of Swords, I wonder if you are not moving. You stay stuck. Usually don't go back to an old thing, you know? Have you been together and want to go back? So please don't. Also, I think it's Mercury retrograde. That's typical. it's, I still, yeah, but are you a girl? You're pink in this picture anyway. Doesn't matter. But if you, usually women think so. With M, it has been on and off. Well, off is the recommendation. Girly girl. Yeah. And then we have Five of Swords reversed also, which could be a good thing, but could also be a bad thing because this is almost like bullying yourself, I feel like. That is why it's reversed. He's a new guy. What do you mean? Is he an old guy? Is he a new guy? You have been old and on and off. How have you had time for that if he's a new guy? Anyways, the next card is Six of Cups. This is like nostalgia. You think about all the good times, but you forget the bads, and you forget that it's kind of bad meanwhile now also. And then we have King of Swords. That is not a good guy, really. He is kind of intelligent, but that doesn't say he's kind or sweet or anything. From his side, it was on and off too. I'm his new guy. I'm still unsure on and off because I wasn't sure. Okay, so you haven't been together, but when was the ons? I see that as when you are together. What is the on and off kind of thing? What does it mean? And then we also have Three of Swords, but it's actually reversed, so that could be a good thing. I have to check it a little bit, but it seems a little bit messy though. I will see what the Three of Swords would say reversed. I mean, oh, it's quite dark. I have to, like we used to talk, but then there was no clarity about anything. Okay. Yeah, then maybe then, because you haven't really gotten anywhere. So you have really actually you have only been off, you could say, to be real. Anyway, you haven't been on. Let's go with the flow. Let's see. So let's see now. Three of Swords. Bitterness is heavy on you. Even if you try to move forward, you aren't fully ready for it. Don't fight in, go against the wind, like, but allow yourself to evaluate what have happened. Until you have done that, you will be stuck in this, painful spiral. It's like it's not a good. These cards are not good signs, really, for you, I must say. Shall I check into what the other card says also? The whole. I think I understand them though. I want it very horny. Magnetic pull, damn. Uh, well, the Wheel of Fortune says. I mean, I must look into the six of swords then again. Or here it's like dices, but what it says. If it says like go for it, maybe you are so disappointed you don't want to. You can let it go then. No, I'm just kidding. Let's see. It says that bad luck is not something that it's easy to cure, but remember that the minor arcana talk about situations that will pass. You're strong enough to take yourself through this, but it warns you to not be like obsessive or getting too involved in what you have lost, to see the potential in what you are about to win. Ask yourself if you are mourning really or if it's an old habit. Maybe you get surprised by the answer. Let's see now. Uh, I've been hurt, that's why I'm scared. But not by him then. Haven't we talked about this before? That you need to uh, heal that, sort of. So, I need to check the Five of Swords also, because it's reversed and I don't know the reversed ones so well. But in this deck, it very much means something in particular. Like, let's see. Yeah. Is it really that that's what you want though? The off and on. I don't think that's what you want. Are you very picky? No, you are not very picky. Let's see. Then you would have left him if you were very picky. If he doesn't want you, you should have walked away to someone else who wanted you, you know? You are you are uh you are like the non-picky one. But then let's go. Anyway, Five of Swords. You are like the equivalent. Is that the word for? Yeah, I think it's the word for the to be unpicky. That's what unpicky people do. They go on and off with someone. Can I get a read? Yeah, Angel's lead vlogs, of course. I will just read Five of Swords here for AA. So it says that you are exhausted after a fight. Your communication ability is run down. You are like burned out. Like, and it seems to be no end to this. And you need to do what is important for yourself to reach a solution, and show the way by being a good example. Um, Suggest a compromise and let this fight go. I don't know what kind of fight is that, AA. Like, I don't like too many guys, just few I'm attracted to. Okay, but I mean, I don't think that's all that you want. You look. I mean, this Six of Cups seems like you look back on something past that you maybe long for, but at least you are a little bit nostalgic about. Maybe it's an other old love or something. But yeah, This one is very sharp. I mean, sharp. This is a little bit of a mean one, I think. I mean, no, I mean, King of Swords here is not a nice person generally. So when he comes up here, this is not about love. This is someone who would probably use you. I'm so sorry if you allowed him to. But I mean, this is a smart person. It's maybe he looks good and so on, but it's I think this hurts you, or maybe this is whom have hurt you in the past, but it can turn around, but you need to change your ways and leave then. The on and offs, you should not stay with the on and offs. Either it's on or, I mean, this rather like this, you need to be true to yourself. You are not picky. Otherwise, you would have been only off with this one until he knows that he is on. Do you understand? Yeah. So be honest with yourself. Angels lead vlogs. Did you leave now? I'm sorry about that. If so, um, otherwise you can ask a question. I don't think that one did. Yeah, we'll see. They can maybe come back. Oh, I feel like I got so hungry now. Not hangry, but hungry. So you need to stop doing those things. I think sometimes when we haven't changed or looked deeper into our own patterns, we keep going for the similar things, even if that's not what we want. You still miss your ex, yeah, and that is for sure not where you should go. Yeah. Probably that was this one, but no, none of these, I don't think, because this one that you are questioning or asking about, uh, apparently right now it doesn't seem to happen, right? I think you should go for something else. So we'll ask a card about that. Oh, here. So who is next? It's you, Angels. Angels lead vlogs. I thought you had left. Do you have a question or something? I waited for that. Usually people ask questions. I'll just see for her just one or something about if she should go for someone else instead. Because the Wheel of Fortune actually shows that the wheel is turning. You have to leave things and go for the new opportunities. Things are coming towards you, not things leaving. Let them go. People that appreciate you and make you not doubt that. Those people. I would pick a card for you then. Oh, this was Wheel of Fortune reversed then. So it shows that you kind of you do the opposite. You cling to the things that are passing away, that are like going, leaving, and you get blind to the opportunities around you because you cling to that one. So angelos lead vlogs. What is there a question, or should I just pull some cards for you, or what do you want? I'm sorry that I make you sad, AA, but please just start to let go what you question or what have been. Focus on new opportunities that you see in front of you, that you meet now, today. Be open to the people you meet that you have no connection to previously, and so on. Yeah. Angelo's lead vlogs. My female cousin said something to her dad, my uncle, then they giggle looking at me. Giggle looking at me. What did they joke about? Okay. I will see if I can't. I mean, I'd read these. These are just cards. I don't read these in a psychic way. So I don't know. I mean, I will see what the card said and maybe we can understand. Okay. Oh, you're welcome, AA. I hope you. Yeah. And I think you really want love and not these just. Even if you want some. I mean, I think you deeper down want serious love. So I don't think you should lie to yourself in that either. So anyway, you should do it in a psychic way. You'll know more. Yeah, I know, but it also takes more energy. And I haven't. I don't have energy for this shit. No, I'm not kidding. I'm just kidding. I mean, I I preserve the energy leaks, let's say, but I preserve to use my energy for like missing people or something else. Then, more important, let's say. I mean, it's not that you are unimportant. Okay, Angelo's lead blogs. This is 6 of wands. No, 8 of wands reversed. So this is something that is slow. That is why they are laughing. Usually, 8 of wands is quick. That is like 8 arrows flying through the sky. Like it can be arrows of love. It's very, very quick. So what the joke was about was that you are slow, probably. That you don't understand even the joke. So, yeah. That's what they probably thought you were, or that you didn't get what they meant, or something like that. You know, volume. What does it say? Volume slow. What does it? What do you mean slow? I don't know. It's just the cards. This card upright means that something is very quick, happening very quickly, and so on. And when it came reversed, I interpreted it as something different. I mean, opposite of quick. So that's why I say slow. I don't know because I only read the cards. So that was what they were giggling about. And if it even was addressed to you, maybe it was not. Then maybe they just happened to look at you and they were giggling about something else. I don't know. But that's what came up. They looked at my. I don't see. There is a heart in the way. A at a dis at a distance. They look at my at a distance. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah. That's the answer. I don't think I can understand more because I just read the cards. And that is, you know, maybe also slow in love because this is being quick in love generally, you know. Oh, you're welcome. I'm sorry that I couldn't make it clearer for you, but I hope you. And this is an entangled bundle of like Christmas lights in this image in the Stranger Things tarot. So maybe there's something else that you haven't figured out. That some things are entangled, and they wonder when you will get how to do that. You know, it's something like that, maybe. Yeah. They looked at you, I think you mean. Oh, no, they looked at you at a distance. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that's all I can answer to that, really. So yeah, you know, people also think that you always see everything as a psychic. I wish that I maybe had tuned on my ability to see auras more, so I turned it off since I didn't understand it many years ago. I can see it, but then I have to focus on seeing it. I don't do that all the time. But sometimes I feel like, oh, I should actually practice that to see it all the time again, because you would be kind of protected from various things if you saw how things changed in the auras and colors and so on. Now I understand them better, but it takes a lot of energy. You know, sometimes it's easier to do things in a understand things in a logic way or do it in a physical way or so. It's not the easiest way always to see things. You can ask a person instead of asking cards. There is easier ways. Yeah. So, anyways, that was that. But you AA, you need to like be more clear towards yourself what you want. I think you want love, and you want deep and innocent love. Actually, you say things or you write things like, "Oh, I'm so horny." I mean, it's nothing wrong in being, but I think that's not what you truly want. You want some innocent connection with someone really, really loving. I saw that in this 6 of Cups. That's truly what you want. And I think maybe you have lost the trust in the fact that that could be, I mean, trust in maybe others, that they would truly be there for you, that you could trust them. So as let your guard down, and that is probably, uh, you know, that is probably, oh, someone who knows this, Anna, whose son is missing, wrote me now. Yeah, we think about that all the time. Apparently, she does too. Anyway, so yeah, I think you need to be honest with yourself about a few things. First of all, that the on and offs are offs. It's not on, then it's off. And then that what you truly want. And it's not the ex. I know you romanticize that and want something back that was there, but you can have that with someone else, or even better. It's not that you should go back, you should go forward. Yeah. And and let yourself be vulnerable, let yourself be emotionally as a kid, like without any layers of protection on yourself, with when you feel safe enough to be, of course. But I mean, I think that is what you long for truly, and you have to admit that to yourself. It doesn't, you can scratch an inch, itch, what you say, inch, no, but itch, if you wish to, whatever. But I mean, that's not what you truly want. I can see that in the cards. So be honest with yourself, sweetheart. That will take you where you want to go much quicker. So okay. And leave those who don't show you the same appreciation. Just, if it bugs you, if it hurts you, if they don't, then you should leave. If it's fine and you feel happy about it, then you can stay and be the active one, whatever. But yeah. Well, bye for now then. Talk to you soon again. Bye bye.